On the 9th day of Christmas, I give my iPad tip. Use Files app to scan to OneDrive.
In today's tip, we're going to look at the Files app and particularly how you can scan a document and save it in your OneDrive.
This is a place where you can organise everything. So let's go into the Files app. When you go to the Files app, what you're going to see on the left-hand side, all of the locations and favourites for your files. So we can see here we've got our recents, and that's by default where you see it. And then we got shared, we've got our iCloud Drive on my iPads. We've also got OneDrive here as well. So I can go into OneDrive and I can see all my things that are actually in my OneDrive. So I can go to Files and I can see I've got the 12 Days of Christmas here, etc. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to go into the 12 Days of Christmas and I'm going to tap on the new folder icon. So let's type in here tip 9. And then I want to go into that folder. So let's tap into that folder. Now this would also appear in your OneDrive. So this is in the cloud, so it appears in your OneDrive. So we open up OneDrive, we can go into our files, and then the 12 Days of Christmas here, and you can see there is my tip 9. So whatever's in this folder is going to be exactly the same as what's in this folder. But this is Apple's one, and OneDrive is Microsoft, but it is linked to the same thing. The advantage of using the Files app, you've also got on my iPad. So this is then stored on the iPad. So I'm going to go into OneDrive. I'm going to go back into my files. I'm going to go into the 12 Days of Christmas. And then I'm going to go into my tip 9. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan a document into this folder. So let's do that. Let's click on the 3 dots here. And then it says scan document. So I'm going to take my iPad and I've got a book here that I'm going to scan. So let's do the first page. Let's do the next page. Let's do the third page. You have to be quite quick. And then let's do the next one. When it's on auto, it will automatically take the photograph. When you put it on manual, you will have to physically press the white button to take the photograph. So let's press that now, like so. And with the manual, you can then adjust where you want these. So if you only want part of the page, you can drag these little handles to the different parts of the page. Then you can click on Keep Scan and then save your items. Let's give it a name. Now that PDF is saved in that folder on my OneDrive. Now we can check that by going to OneDrive. Here's OneDrive, and there you can see it. If I tap on that, we can see the PDF that we've just taken. Now we can insert that into any of our documents. So if I wanted to insert that into my OneNote, let's tap on OneNote. Up at the top here, we've got PDF. So I can tap that. Let's go into OneDrive, Files, 12 Days of Christmas, tip 9, and there is my PDF. And that will then insert straight into my OneNote on the iPad. There you go. There is my PDF in my OneNote. You can also insert that into any other document as well. So we can insert it into notes as we've seen in a previous tip. That's using the Files app and how you can scan documents and get them into your Microsoft tools very easily. In tomorrow's tip, we're going to look at how you can search on the iPad, particularly in your Photos app.